Hey, back here with some Lace 'em Up Sports Talk Show. You know it's your boy Dino. You know it's your guy. You see it. And it's a good day. We less than 24 hours. I think we less than 24 hours, maybe a little bit more, who knows? Then we got the Super Bowl, baby. But you know how we started off around here? I am motivated. You see it on my left. I got motivational quotes for y'all out there. For people who ain't taking no more. Who said they're going to be 10 toes down and put in that work every day. Put in that work, put in that grind. Says, I'm not falling down and I'm not staying down this time. I'm going to get back up. I'm going to climb my way back up. I'm going to build myself way back up. And say it's no more. I ain't falling down no more. I'm going to get to this grind. I'm going to get to this work. And I'm going to put it in every day to get to the point where you need to be. You know? So, we love the people out there grinding. You see it on my left, motivational quotes. Then, on my right, pow, pow, pow. You see it? We got the Super Bowl coming up. Woo! You know I'm turned up for it. You know we turned up for it. We all got our bets in. We got our money in. We got a bet with our family member. Who knows? Don't even gotta be your team. You got a bet in. You got your prediction. Your boy got your prediction. I think this person gonna win. I think this team gonna win. We love these moments that we get from these players. I say that every time. We love these moments because we watch it all the time. And I love to watch it. We want to see what happens. We want to see what unfolds. We done had comebacks in the Super Bowl. We done had great players be great at a time. You know what I'm saying? Where they wasn't great. But now they had a play in the Super Bowl and we look at them like great. This is the time where greatness shows up. This is that game. This is where history occurs. And we love this history. And I love to grind out my family out there. All my family out there. I know y'all grinding. And we gonna clap it up for both sides. And we turned up today. Woo! Let's get it. So with our first topic, you know what I'm saying? It's prediction day. It's that day, prediction day. This is your deadline. It's who you got and who you don't got. This is the day to come up with it, and it's the final day to come up with it. Because once tomorrow hit, once Sunday hit, you better have it locked down. It's either the Eagles or the Chiefs. It's either the Chiefs or the Eagles. Y'all know what time it is. I'm here for it. I'm locked in for it. And we got Super Bowl prediction day. We gonna go through it. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? Stay with me. Stay with me because we got a slick video. We got one of them slick ones. We turned up today. So we gonna start on reasons why you will have both sides, and I'm going to end it with my pick. You watch my earlier videos, I kind of hinted to you who I got. But we're going to start on the side with the Eagles. We're going to get on both sides. And I can see why people think the Eagles can win. I think they could win. You know what I'm saying? They have a good chance of winning. And the Eagles, you know, they got the best talent out of the both sides of the both lineups. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes. You got Patrick Mahomes on that one. But a lot could say Jalen Hurts. A lot of people would say Jalen Hurts. I'm not surprised if somebody says, nah, I'll take Jalen Hurts over Patrick Mahomes. I wouldn't be surprised. I know I'm for damn sure not taking him. I ain't that stupid. But I say they got the better running back with the Eagles and Miles Sanders. That guy Pacheco, he not bad though. Pacheco was nice. Pacheco is really nice. And we're going to be watching out for Pacheco this upcoming Sunday, tomorrow. And, you know, they got the better offensive line than the Eagles. You're going to need an offensive line, y'all. The offensive line's got to stay tacked in this game. Whichever offensive line folds, that's it. It's the team with the most sacks. It's the team with the most defensive stops. We know it. I know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. It's going to come up to a defense. These both are decent. I'd say the Chiefs are a decent defense. And the Eagles got the better defense. They got the elite defense. They got top 3 defense. And that D-line in J.J. Redick, Ndamukong Suh, Jordan Davis. You know what I'm saying? They got a serious line who gets back there to the QB often. So the offensive line in Brown and the boys up there for Patrick Mahomes, they gotta stay tacked. It can't be your offensive line back when you played Brady. We seen that game. We don't want to see that again. You can't come in the Super Bowl and implode like that, Chiefs. I know, and I think they come harder this time. These teams, both sides got good chances of winning. And you're taking the Eagles offensive line. You're taking their defense. I'm taking their corners. It's a lot of stuff on that side. It's talent for real. When it comes up to talent, the Eagles got the better talent. That's what it comes down to. They got the better talent. And that's the reason why they got a high chance of winning this game and beating the Chiefs. And then we go over to the Chiefs side and the reason why the Chiefs could win and the potentials they have to winning this game. And I'm taking the quarterback. The quarterback is better than Jalen Hurts. That's one of the great of all time. That's one of the great. He's been in the Super Bowl like 3 times since he started his career for real. MVP twice. Could be MVP and MVP of a Super Bowl. And Patrick Mahomes. So a lot of people out there probably agree with me too. I'm taking Patrick Mahomes. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is a bad quarterback, but Patrick Mahomes is on paper, he's just way better than you. He is. As history's going right now, he's way better than you. Nothing to say about it. And I'm taking a tight end. Travis Kelce might go down as the greatest tight end of all time. I got him actually winning MVP. I got Travis Kelce winning MVP. Because if Travis Kelce comes out here, he gets 100 yards. Because he gets games like that where he goes off to like 100 and something yards, 2 TDs, sometimes 3 TDs out of Travis Kelce. And if Patrick Mahomes is force feeding them like that and the Eagles got no, answer for that, we could be talking about a Cooper Kupp situation. We could be talking about we're going to be feeding him. We're going to be force feeding Travis Kelce if they ain't got an answer for it. Because he has those type of games where he can blow up. And at the tight end position, that's all the way flip-flop. Everybody's taking Travis Kelce. I'm taking the coaching staff. And Eric Bieniemy and Andy Reid, they got their play calls. They got better play calling than on that side on the offense. And they're going to have something written up. I'm telling you, they're going to have stuff written up for this defense because they know they're going against a serious defense. They have a plan against a serious defense like this. And Andy Reid is a better coach than Sirianni. I know Sirianni just started and stuff like that, so you can't really get into that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really get into that because they really ain't been in the league. Sirianni hasn't been coaching, and Andy Reid been coaching longer than him. So the experience on the coaching staff, the experience on the locker room, I'm taking over the Eagles too. Because on that coaching staff, they got Super Bowl experience. They got playoff win experience. They got great play calling experience. And that Chris Jones, I'm taking Chris Jones on that. On the defensive side of the football, the interior D-line is better, I would say, for the Chiefs. And Chris Jones, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, they all have experience in the Super Bowl. Name me some players over there in the Eagles that got experience. Most of them been drafted. They haven't been in the Super Bowl. They ain't been in the Super Bowl yet. They really ain't had experience in the playoffs. They punished the Giants. But come on, they was going to beat the Giants either way. The Giants wasn't going to beat the Eagles. We know that Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley running the ball was going to end up ending anyway. They were going to lose the game. And Eagles got dominant in defense and offense, so it's just a matchup. It's just opposite. It's just a flop. Then they get to the 49ers and Brock Purdy injures himself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say they've gotten easy wins in the playoffs, but damn. Like, come on. Y'all done got 2 free wins basically into the Super Bowl. You ain't went against a serious tough team. And this is a seriously tough team. And the Chiefs. And Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Come on. It's on paper that they are just more experienced and they know what to do in these type of situations. They done lost some Super Bowls though against some good teams. We see how this ends up. I feel like I'm gonna just say my prediction. And you know who I got. I don't got you see the Washington flag in the background. We not gonna act like we don't see the Washington jersey right here and we don't see the Washington flag right here behind me. I'm not picking the damn Eagles. The shitty birds. I don't like them. I'm taking the Chiefs, but even if I wasn't a Washington fan, I would still pick the Chiefs just because of Patrick Mahomes and how great he is with the football and how great he is with the play calling with Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy. They're just a crazy, you know what I'm saying, team together. Them three. The Three Stooges. They getting it done. They making magic. They making teams look funny. You know what I'm saying? And that's my team I got. We got the Chiefs. Before we head over to our next topic, you know I gotta put the score prediction, and I think it's gonna be a middle type game. It's gonna be a so-so type game. I don't see nobody putting up no high amount of points because the offenses can score a high amount of points. We done seen these offenses turn up this season. So I'm not saying that can't happen. But I feel like the defenses are going to have to show up this game. So I'm calling it a so-so game. The offenses will score, but not at a high rate. So I'm going to go 24-17. Chiefs 24. Eagles 17. Chiefs win at the last second. You know what I'm saying? They win on the go-away touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with the go-away touchdown. And it's history for Patrick Mahomes. And Travis Kelce MVP. Travis Kelce MVP. The only scores will be from Travis Kelce. Mostly. You know what I'm saying? Some points from the kicker there. But other than that, you got what? I'm going to say 2 touchdowns from Travis Kelce, 1 touchdown on the ground, and a field goal. And that gives them the dub. That gives them the win. What Andy Reid said. How about those Chiefs? All right, heading over to our next topic. Where will Patrick Mahomes rank amongst QBs after this, if he wins this Super Bowl? If he can win regular season MVP and win the Super Bowl MVP, which has never been done. Well, it's never been done. I think it's like 0-9 for the regular season MVP to go into the Super Bowl and win the MVP. He'll be the first one. And I would say this ranks him amongst the greats. I would say top 5. Because he done been there so many times. He done been there frequently. Like, we're going to still see Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship or near it or in the Super Bowl for the next 3-4 years still. If Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes still stay together or whatnot, which I see, because he's on like a $500 million deal or something like that. He's on a crazy deal, but it breaks up into like a lot of seasons. So he doing good for his team to have players there. But for him to not have Tyreek Hill, to lose his number 1 receiver, to lose him, and for everybody to doubt him this season because he done lost his top-notch receiver. And for him to get to the Super Bowl is even crazy at that, when not having a number 1 receiver for real. You don't really see it get it done like that. You have to have a number 1 receiver. And Patrick Mahomes defied the odds. He ends up in the Super Bowl. He gets damn MVP of the NFL without a number 1 receiver. That's the greatness of Patrick Mahomes right there. We're gonna look back into that when he does be looked at as the top 5 QBs of all time or top 3. And for him to get regular season MVP, Super Bowl MVP, and win the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? That goes down in history. That shapes his career. But if he loses this Super Bowl, we're gonna look at him like, bro, you can't get it done in the Super Bowl for real. You got one. I mean, you got one. It's a lot of people who got one. You're a Hall of Famer still. I still declare you as a Hall of Famer. Dan Marino ain't go to no Super Bowls or win any Super Bowls, but he's a damn Hall of Famer. You're still going down as a Hall of Famer for me. For damn sure. But this, as in top 5 QBs of all time, top 3, it starts to dwindle down when you lose to when you go up against a Jalen Hurts, which we didn't even look at Jalen Hurts to be in this situation, to be in the Super Bowl. We looked at Jalen Hurts last year as a decent QB. Who knows if he's going to be the Eagles QB for the future. Now he's undoubtedly the starting QB for the Eagles for the upcoming future. But is he Patrick Mahomes? No. So for Jalen Hurts to match up against Patrick Mahomes and Patrick Mahomes to lose this game, it'll be bad. It'll be bad for his history, for where he ranks at in the QBs. Still a great quarterback. Anybody's taking him. I'm taking him each and every day. If I'm looking at all 32 QBs, I'm still taking Patrick Mahomes than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Still picking Patrick Mahomes. I'm in that button every time. Patrick Mahomes. Don't care about any other quarterback. If I have that available to me, I'm 100% guaranteed going to get that quarterback. We already seen it with Brady and how Brady beat him already. So I don't see him becoming the greatest of all time. I think Brady will hold that. He'll hold that for the upcoming future, like for a long time. For a long time. Unless Patrick Mahomes can get there a couple more times, you know what I'm saying? If he gets there a lot of times, who knows? He can change my mind. That's what the NFL is. That's what sports history is. You could change somebody's mind just like that. You can change somebody's mind just like that. All you gotta do is put the work in. All you gotta do is grind every day. All you gotta do is know your job. Be smart out there. Get to work. And you know what I'm saying? It's really, just look at Jalen Hurts. Just look at him. Just look at him. That is the person you want to look at to say, bro, you want to look at as one of the great QBs. And now that you put in the work, and we seen the growth. We seen that growth out of Jalen Hurts, and he got there, boom, almost really should have been the runner-up for MVP. And if he would have stayed playing games, we don't know. He could have been MVP. He could have been. Who knows? Maybe it was still Patrick Mahomes, but when Jalen Hurts was playing, he was throwing the pill before he was getting hurt. He was throwing the pill. He was averaging like 3-4 touchdowns a game to A.J. Brown and Devontae and all the wide receivers. Got talent over there, straight talent. And Patrick Mahomes, you're a great quarterback. But if you lose this one, this will dwindle your chances of being the greatest of all time. Not saying you're not a great. You are great. You're a Hall of Famer. But as in top QBs of all time, you being named, I think that's out of the picture. That's out of the picture. You done lost to Brady already. You done lost to the Bengals, choked against the Bengals in the AFC Championship last year. You beat them this year. So you got them back. So can you get your Super Bowl back? You know what I'm saying? And if you lose to the Eagles, you got to beat the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes, you got to beat the Eagles. This is not Brady. It's a serious defense, but you done been through that. This time you going to know what to do against that serious defense because you learned from it the first time against the Buccaneers. That's why I got you, my homeboy. That's why I got you. Because I know what's in your mind. I know what's in your heart. I know what's in that team's mind. We done been ups and downs these last, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 years. We didn't really get to that point and win that Super Bowl like we really wanted to. And we back here now. We back here again to change history, to put more on our hands. Because the really, really, really great ones, the superstars, they put more on their fingers. Not just one. You got to put on greatness and get multiple. If you want to be super, you want to be an icon, you got to get multiple rings, multiple championships. And we know that. We know that. You know that. And Patrick Mahomes is going to get it done, and he's going to get multiple rings on his hand. And you know it's prediction day. It's my prediction. You're feeling it. And we're going to end it off with this question. Can you see Rodgers on the Raiders, on the Las Vegas Raiders? I say yes. I say yes to that. Because the Raiders don't got a quarterback right now. They're going to be in business for one, most definitely. They got Devontae Adams. They got Hunter Renfrow. They got Darren Waller. They got Josh Jacobs. What quarterback doesn't want to see themselves in that situation, in that offense? You know what I'm saying? They got to get pieces. I say, because they got everything on offense. This draft, y'all need to draft defensive pieces. I say in the offseason, if there are any defensive player out there to sign, Raiders, you better be damn signing them. If there's a trade out there for a defensive player, the Raiders, you better be out there motherfucking trading them. Just don't trade the pieces on the offense. If it comes to trading pieces on the offense, then no, don't do it. If you got some picks available to give off to, and maybe a little decent, maybe not known rookie guy or something like that, then trade it. Get that defensive player because y'all defense has been bad. And that's some reason why Derek Carr, you know what I'm saying, couldn't really take that team where it was going because the defense was so bad at that point. But let's be real, on the other side with Derek Carr, and still wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it was decent. It's not like he's a great quarterback, but he's decent. So they already spent like 4 years together, so to get rid of Rodgers was not a bad, not Rodgers, Derek Carr. To get rid of Derek Carr wasn't a bad choice, you know what I'm saying? Because he'd have been there for so long, and really they have got nothing accomplished since he's been at quarterback. He'd have had 2 or 3 different damn coaches, you know what I'm saying? 3 different offenses. So the consistency of his coaching staff and his offensive plays, you know what I'm saying, is not there. It's really different each season. So can't blame him for that. You don't know if you want me here or don't want me here. This was the deadline. This year was the deadline. Nothing's getting going. So I might as well pack my bags. You already benching me for a quarterback that's not better than me at all. It's the defense. So it's okay. Blame it on the quarterback. Blame it on me. Let me walk out. Let me get out of here. We not acting like that coach wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm Derek Carr. I'm out there. I want to see myself in a new situation anyways. It's not working here in Las Vegas. So, if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Raiders, that makes them a serious team, a contender. Has to be. Because it doesn't matter if Aaron Rodgers had a bad year or not. It's still Aaron damn Rodgers. Let's be real. That's better than any quarterback in this league. There's only 3 teams without a Rodgers, and everybody will want him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's a team that doesn't want Rodgers if Rodgers entertains something. If there's a trade out there and a team wants to be interested in it, take the fucking trade. I'm taking that damn trade each and every day over the quarterback I got, because Aaron Rodgers didn't been at MVPs. He didn't been to Super Bowls. He didn't won a Super Bowl. He hasn't been getting it done these last, I would say, 6 seasons. He hasn't been getting it going. You know what I'm saying? To win the Super Bowl. But he then got to the conference championship almost every year. Knocking off teams. Being the best record in football. Being MVP. Throwing for the yards. Throwing for touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? He's been consistent on that up to this year. But it doesn't matter if he had a bad year. I'm taking that quarterback. And if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Raiders, and with that talent, you see what Tom Brady did. You see what Tom Brady did with the talent when he came to Tampa Bay. When he came to the Buccaneers. He had Mike Evans. He had Chris Godwin. He had Leonard Fournette. Well, he got Leonard Fournette. But the team was already stacked when he got there anyways. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting past that. And then to get to my boy Rob Gronkowski. To get Antonio Brown. When Antonio Brown wasn't tweaking. When he wasn't acting stupid. That team was lethal. Disgusting. And he got it done, and he got a Super Bowl with that team in the Buccaneers. And if Aaron Rodgers switches away from Green Bay, which he should have did about 3 years ago, 2 years ago, he should have did that. He should have been got out of Green Bay. You know it's too cold down there. You're tired of that shit. I see you golfing in some warm breeze type shit. You don't want to be in Green Bay. They've been doubting you these last 3 seasons. They haven't drafted an offensive player for you in forever. So I would have been left anyways. But the money, when somebody shows you a stack of money and says, hey, yo, if you sign this, you can get this right now, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? That's when it becomes a situation for you, your family, and we're setting you up. And sometimes you got to take that. But as in the relationship in Green Bay, between Rodgers and Green Bay is not there. It hasn't been there in 3 seasons. You should have been left. And if you go to the Raiders, I can see them winning. I can see them getting to the cup. They might can get to the cup. You know what I'm saying? They can get there. They can get to the bowl and get one. With that type of offense and get players on defense, that could be a serious team. So I'm saying that Rodgers, he can go to the Raiders and he can make a difference there to where that he can get a ring and accomplish getting multiple rings. And they can say now, oh Rodgers, you got multiple rings. You're super great. You're a Hall of Famer, but you're super great. You were up there. You know how we ended. If you stay here, I appreciate you for watching. We're going up from here. I thank you for liking and subscribing if you did. Welcome to the family. You know I love it. I love to see you grind. I'm going to keep coming with the videos. And God bless.